Good morning, KG2. How are you today? Today is Sunday, and today we are going to learn about the clock. C-L-O-C-K, clock. Repeat, KG, clock. Again, clock. What do we mean by clock? Let's see this. Then answer. Yes, this is the clock. This clock has numbers. Let's say the numbers that you can see on this clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This clock has numbers from 1 to 12. It's a circle. And this clock has 2 hands. These are your hands. And this clock is like you. It has 2 hands. Small hand and big hand. Small hand, big hand. So what is this, KG2? It is a clock. Okay, KG. So this is a clock. This is a clock. This clock has numbers from 1 to 12. Now, KG2, we have number 2 and o'clock. 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 And these are the hands. As we said, KG2, we have 2 hands. Small hand, big hand. This is small hand is going to number 2. So we take the small hand and we go to number 2 on the clock. Let's see the big hand. The big hand is going to o'clock. What do we mean by o'clock? What is the number that means o'clock? The biggest one. Where is the biggest number? 12. Bravo. So, o'clock means we are going to put the bigger hand on number 12, which means o'clock. Okay, let's see. So it is 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. So the time is 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. We put the small hand on the number we have, which is number 2, and the bigger hand on clock, which is a 12. KG2, when I say o'clock, I mean number 12. I put the big number on number 12. So it is 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Let's see the second one. This is a clock. This is a clock. It has numbers from 1 to 12. Let's see where we are going to put the hands. These are the hands of the clock. This is my hand, and these are the hands of the clock. We go to the small one first, which is number 7. So we take the small hand and put it on number 7. We put it on the dot and point to number 7 because it was on number 7. And the big one, the big hands on o'clock. So what is the number that means o'clock? What is the number that means o'clock? Is it 4? No, I said the biggest number. Where is it? It's a 12. So I take the big hand and put it on 12. And let's read the clock. It is, I start from the small hand. It is 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. It is 7 o'clock. Let's move to the third one. The third one. The small hand is going to number 5. So I take the small hand and point it to number 5. This is the clock. I put it on the dot and point to number 5. And the big hand is on o'clock. What do we mean by o'clock? Yani number 12. So I take the big number and point to number 12. This is o'clock. So it is 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. What time is it, KG? What time is it? I go to the small hand and say 2 o'clock. This is 2 and number 12 is called o'clock. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. What time is it, KG2? I say the small hand first. So it is 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Let's move to the third one. The third one is 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Now, KG2, you are going to tell me what time it is. Okay, KG. Remind me, what do we call this? What do we call this circle with numbers from 1 to 12 and 2 hands, small hand and big hand? It is a clock. Clock. Where's the clock, KG2? Yes, this is a clock and this is a clock. Now, KG, you are going to read the clock. What time is it in this clock? What time is it? When I ask you what time is it, you go to the small number. Where is, the small hand. Where is the small hand? Is this the small hand? No. Is this the small hand? Yes. So we start from the small hand. We follow the small hand. Follow. It stopped on number 8. So we say 8. Then we follow the big hand. It stopped on number 12, which means o'clock. So 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Where is 8 o'clock, KG? Where is 8 o'clock? Bravo, this is 8 o'clock. So we take this and put it, it is 8 o'clock. KG2, now it's your turn. What time is it in this clock? What time is it? We follow the small hand, the small first, because it will cry. So 4 and o'clock. We follow the small hand first. 4 and the big one on o'clock. So 4 o'clock. This is 4 o'clock. 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Goodbye, KG2.